Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, we're starting off with this Dragon army again, the one-shot Clash of Clans shared, and the guy that created it is Snape, so shout out to him as well. But for this army, I wanted to show it off in war. I did this attack right here. It's crazy. Some people are going to be thinking I did this on purpose, but it was insane. So, look, the battle only lasts 2 minutes for me. I was just like, I'm going to enter in with the queen a giant arrow from this collector. I could snipe out this air defense and this backside air defense. Royal Champion pop her ability straight away at 12 o'clock. She could work on this compartment in here towards this expo. And then Ice Golem, Log Launcher, King, a couple super barbs to set the funnel. And I want my king in towards this monolith. Look what actually ends up happening. Because I was acting like a little bit silly. This is 100% on me. I shoot the giant air, got both air defenses. That was great. But Royal Champion, I don't have the proper ability set. I had the haste and the electro boots, which I did not realize. So while I was focusing on my ice golem, king, and the log launcher, I completely forgot about my Royal Champion. Didn't even use one invisibility. So now I have 10 invisibility spells that I don't get to use a single one on my Royal Champion. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm done for. But I'm still going to recover this. I could use these invisibilities on my queen to keep her alive. King's headed in towards the core of the base. I used this rage for the triple yetis, hoping I could maybe get the town hall down because I knew that would be awesome. And then King's gonna head in here too. I could use his ability to open up the base, but Queen starts taking damage from this multi archer tower. Just using invisibility, keep the healer safe. King ability, I was trying to delay to hit the town hall, but it doesn't quite get there. All good. Queen's gonna keep pushing down. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go dragons for the top side. A lot of people ask, why do you use the healing tome? I like the healing that it provides for 25 seconds. If you pop it right away, people are like, well, couldn't you just use the rage gem instead? You could totally use both. I prefer the healing though. And look, the ice golems are going to start affecting the queen. I just used an archer to lure them up towards the top side, and queen's going to be able to take out this bottom side compartment. Still have 7 invisibility spells left over to use. Use a couple on the queen. I used one on the dragons. I'm going to use another one on the dragons when I need be, once they approach like kind of like the multi-archer tower, or just use the last one remaining on my queen. But look how many I have. So I have 6, right? I decided to use one more just on these dragons. Then I realized I'm like, this attack is smashed, man. Look how many dragons I have. Queen still up. And then look how many invisibilities I swagged. I swagged 5 of them, guys. Look at the top side of the base. Look, 3 just dropping down. All swag. Crazy to see. I did want to show that off right away. Unreal stuff to show how strong this army truly is. And then I was planning to do a attack on this base, number 4 here. It is a cleanup. We got 2 sweepers pointing in against each other. Queen's giant arrow doesn't really provide me value, so I'm just going to go from an angle, shoot the giant arrow, maybe actually at this collector right here, because then I can line up both of these air defenses. That's not too bad. I'm going to go Royal Champion from the top side and Log Launcher in towards this multi-archer tower. I think that would be great. That's all we're going to do, and then Dragons we'll see from there. Not really going to plan it. Ooh, I almost forgot the Royal Champion again. I need to go change that. Let's go Spear. Warden's good. Queen's good. Giant Arrow, Healer Puppet, King, Earthquake Boots, and Spiky Ball with the Yak. Let's see if we can get a 3-star here. Hopefully. Ideally, we can. So, Queen's Giant Arrow kind of from this corner right here. Boom. Should be able to get both. Okay, not really, but fine. I'm going to go Royal Champion, Pauper Ability, Ice Golem, King, bunch of Super Barbs to set the funnel. We're going to get in a Log Launcher here, Super Wall Breaker. Now we're going to just focus up on the Royal Champion at the top side, because she's going to come into contact with the enemy Royal Champion. Got the first set of invisibilities down. Queen's doing good. How's my own Royal Champion? Taking some damage. All good. Gonna push her towards the Tessa. Heading towards the Inferno. Nice. Got the second invisibility. Queen's doing good too. Might decide to use an invisibility on her once she approaches the multi-archer tower. King and everything is going great. Next invisibility is used for the Royal Champion. Keep her invis there. Invis on the Queen. One more on the Royal Champion. Remember, don't want her to take too much damage here. Oh, almost lost my Royal Champion. I lost her. That's fine. We're going to use one more on the Queen. Keep her alive there through the multi-archer tower. I'm going to go another one. Keep her alive. Look how much of the base is already taken care of. 2 stars, 62%. And then we're just going to go dragons from any side, really. Does not matter. I'm just going to go over here. Spread them all out like that. Warden. We'll use the Warden ability a little bit later on. If I want, I could rage up the Queen to keep her alive. I don't really think I needed to do that, but I did it anyway. And look how many dragons we have alive. Probably should have placed something at that top collector, but when you have a minute and a half, it does not matter. I'm going to use the Warden ability to get all the dragons in here. Keep them healthy. The only thing that can really hurt them at this point is that air defensive monolith, but hence why I used the warden ability. Have the freeze. I'm not using it. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Like, don't need it. Especially with the pathing of the dragons, they should be able to go in towards monolith, even if they don't. I still have my queen alive. Minute and 15 seconds. This army's busted. It truly is. These hero dives are crazy. Some people are asking, like, is this something new? It is definitely new for the dragons, but this is how we used to do super hogs. You can check my super hogs videos. That's how I did them. And that's shout out to actually Big Vale. He's the one that created that log launcher dive with the king and queen. So now we're just adding in the royal champion. So I did just want to point that out. But that this has done before, but with dragons, I haven't really seen it. So first time for that, and it's working great. Seriously, like it's awesome. Like this is an easy 6-pack. You can do it with dragon riders. You can do it with the dragons. If you're worried about the heroes, just stick to the mass dragons instead of the dragon riders. But swag free spell, that's a 3-star. Now let's take it out into Legends League. Okay, and then trophies wise, 54-54 right now, taking all of our defenses minus 298. So we need a pretty solid day to go positive. Let's see if we can do it. Defensively, it's just been awful, man. Like, not really much I can do. It's just hope for good attacking. Defensively, it's hard to stop. My oh my, we see this base again, and it needs to be bullied again. It just, I don't know what it is. I just dominate it every time. So I'm going to shoot a giant arrow just across the base. Not even going to line up a air defense if I can. I'll get the backside one. Actually, I got both. That's crazy. Then we're going to go roll champion at the 12 o'clock side. Ice golem, log launcher, king, super barbs to funnel them in, super wall breaker to get them in quickly. Then just an earthquake spell in the core. Invisibility tower set off. Now we're just going to keep an eye on the queen. Maybe keep her alive. And then I usually am going to use this next invisibility for the roll champion go. She's actually running in towards with the king. I don't really mind that. I do want to keep my queen alive, actually. And now the king's at the town. I'm going to pop his ability. Royal champion's doing fine. We're going to get an invisibility on both of them to push them through here. Another invisibility because my royal champion's going to start running a really wonky direction. But she's safe. Queen is down. That's all good. Let's just keep the royal champion alive. That's all I got to do. And how she's made it in towards the monolith is just insane to see. So there we go. Next invis. She's going to run out. That's all good. If we can get at that multi-arch tower, I'm fine with what we got. I'm going to go dragons from actually maybe the top side, or should I go bottom side? There's more damage on the bottom side. We're going to go like this. I'm going to hold off on this rage. Actually, you know what? I might just use it just to get through here. I'm not going to use the ability just yet because I want to use that for the minion prince, and they'll heal up through that. But look how much time's left in the battle. That's the funny part when you see that is 1 minute and 38 seconds still left to go. Going to get some minions in just for some cleanup. Doesn't even really matter because how much time you have. And then look, that free spell again still left to use, which you can just use on the enemy queen to take her out. Ground expo is not going to do anything. Look how many dragons you still have left up. You might get hit with some traps, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The army's, it's broken. And people keep asking me, like, Aki, is this going to get nerfed, the electro boots? I think they are for sure now. It's mentioned it quite a bit of times, and they I guess they kind of have to, but I wish they would come out and it's not that cycle, because then players really do get angry about it. It's just like, I upgrade them and then they get nerfed. I upgrade equipment, they get nerfed, which I do understand from the player base, because some of us max players, like, it doesn't really matter. I have ores flowing through my butt pretty much at this point. I have so many of them, so it doesn't become that hard. But there are still bottlenecks. Like, example for me, Starry Ore. Like, I just finally got my electro boots up, and it took some time, but I'm back to 0 of them. But yeah, great stuff so far. I'll catch you guys in the next attack once I get it loaded, but hopefully we can lock up some more 3-stars. But let's just keep pushing with this army. I'm not going to make any changes to it because it's been working spectacularly for me so far. So, and with that, let's see, what's the point of entry? It doesn't really matter. I would love to take out this scatter shot compartment with my king. Like, having his ability go off there would be awesome. So we're probably going to go Queen's Giant Arrow from this Dark Spell Factory. Boom. Should be able to get one of the air defenses. That's good. Then we're going to go pop the Royal Champion ability. We're going to go King with the Ice Golem. Go like this. A couple Super Barbs here. Get an early Super Wall Breaker. Earthquake spell for some backside damage. King and Queen actually might join up, but that's all good. We're just going to focus up on the Royal Champion. Get our first invisibility down like that. Queen's doing good. King is about to push in as well. Next invis on the Royal Champion. Just make sure she stays fine. Queen's on the outside. That's actually not too bad. I'm going to have to go with an earlier King ability than I would have liked. Royal Champion. Oh, it's not staying safe. Oh gosh, my Royal Champion actually took way too much damage. There goes the King ability. Next invis on the Royal Champion. Now I gotta be very careful because my Royal Champion took a little bit more damage than I actually anticipated. Queen's on the outside. Gonna make her go invis like that. Keep her alive. Royal Champion pushing towards the outside. She ignored the monolith, which is okay. We'll just focus up and get her through the rest of this. We're going to go from the back side here because I don't want to attack the air sweeper head on. We're going to go like this from the top side, get all these dragons. Like this. We could use a warden ability early maybe. How about right now? And Royal Champion made it through there, did some damage. I'm going to go Archer out here to lure them away. We're going to get a Rage in. We have a Freeze to help us out too. So it's all good. I'm keeping those Ice Golems away from my dragons. And then this free spell will be used on the Minion Prince and the single target Inferno. So, oh, actually, you know what? Just use it early here. I don't want these dragons to get cooked by it. And yeah, look at that pathing we got. This one dragon should be able to take out that monolith because it was quite low, but no, it's stuck on that trap. But the other dragon should be able to help out and take it down because it's full health. But look at the top side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons, 8 dragons still left. And this one dragon is clearing up the ice golems. But minute left in the battle, and that's a 3-star. Isn't that crazy? And then use the invisibilities like this. Like, if you start struggling a little bit, like how my Royal Champion took too much damage, you have so many of them, it doesn't really matter. Not everyone has to be perfect. So, it's all good. I'll catch you guys in the next attack. Also, let me know in the comments, have you guys been using this army or not? I would actually like to know because for me, I have to use it. It's just that good right now. For our entry point, guys, I'm not joking when I say this. Anywhere. Seriously, anywhere. I'm going to go into the towards the monolith with the king. I feel like if I can get him through these walls and in towards the core of the base, that's usually the target. That'd be great. I'm going to shoot a giant arrow just from across this army camp with my queen, like this. Perfect. We should be able to get both air defenses. Awesome. Royal Champion, Popper ability at the top side. Then, you guys know the drill. Ice Golem, King, Log Launcher, Earthquake Spell, and then a bunch of super barbs to set this funnel. Even a super wall breaker could be good. And then just keep an eye out on the Royal Champion. She's going to snipe in towards the bomb tower. First invisibility is used. I'm going to see if we can get an invis on my queen to keep her alive. Next invis on the Royal Champion. King ability to pop off there. Take out the monolith. That was awesome. Next invisibility, I'm going to actually run my Royal Champion in towards the Archer Tower. Oop. I have a new Wi-Fi symbol. That's never good. Queen went down. All good though. I'm not too scared about that. We got 2 sweepers pointing away from... Okay, actually, you know what? Because my Royal Champion's going to head in towards here, we might actually be able to take out the TownHall, which is just crazy to think about. That's just going to take things over the edge here for this attack. I'm going to go one more invisibility on the Royal Champion. She can take out that sweeper. Then we can choose any entry we want. But I'm just going to go with the dragons from the bottom side in towards all of this crazy goodness. Go like this. We're going to pop a warden ability soon. Perfect. We're going to rage this all up because there is quite a bit of damage here, actually. And we got to be a little bit careful, but with the time we have, we should be good. I'm going to use a free spell maybe on this fire spitter. Its damage can get a little bit insane, so you got to be a little bit cognizant of that. I'm going to get an archer over here. We got a nice little dragon split. I do need those dragons to take out that fire spitter, though. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but queen's going to go down. The minion prince is all alone at the top side. Does not matter. Got like 4 or so dragons at the bottom side, 3 in the core, 3 up. 3 or actually 5 up top. My oh my. These ones are going to hit the Giga Bomb. That's all good. The main pack is going to join up and take out the core. These dragons should be able to take out the bottom side. And that should be good to go for us. Unless we hit some like crazy traps, we might get in some trouble. But still, look how many dragons are close to healthy. At least minimum 4 of them are. And then the minion prince is just going to get ignored. Guys, it's a ridiculously strong strategy. I'd be surprised to hear if you guys aren't using it. Like, look. It causes me to just go in and out. We're just like, it's like clockwork right now. And I'm just going to keep them rolling. As long as you guys keep wanting to see this army right now, we're going to do a lot of attacks today for sure. I actually wanted to pawn off the question to you guys. Do you guys think Electro Boots are going to get nerfed? Actually, let me know. Yes or no, because I'd be quite interested to hear what you guys think. I don't know. I think they might, sadly. I don't want them to, just because they've been so fun. But with the usage rate climbing how it is, I can't blame them for doing so. That giant arrow was okay. We're just going to go Royal Champion from the top side and then Ice Golem, we're going to send in a log launcher at a little bit of a different angle. We're going to go King, Super Wall Breaker, get some Super Barbs out here to make sure the King heads in towards the direction. And look, that's set off. Get this invisibility on my Roll Champion. Go like this with the Earthquake. I'm going to actually rage up these Yetis that come out of the CC. Roll Champion is still doing fine. The Aura should be able to push her in towards a single target Inferno. I do want to take that down. That is very important. King is being saved. I'm going to keep my Queen alive too for a little bit. Roll Champion has made it in towards the core of the base. Oh, but she is forced to Phoenix. Actually, that was terrible for me. Now we need to push the King in towards a solid direction. I'm going to keep my Queen alive. Here comes the King. His ability there is going to be awesome. There it goes. Cleans up the whole core. Now we're just going to keep these invisibilities alive with my Queen. I should have actually done a better job. She would have been able to stay alive and going towards the core of the base. I'm going to get some dragons spread out like this to start funneling. Going to keep my Queen alive for sure. I actually want her to take out the minion prince, and then I'm just going to go in towards the clan castle. I know this is kind of crazy, but we're just going to attack that. I'm going to keep my Queen alive. Why not? She'll get some serious value for us, and we can use a warden ability on the core with those dragons. Queen's doing good. She's going to snipe out that air defense as well. And this freeze spell I could probably use just at the town hall, slow it down just a bit. Keep these dragons here invis so they don't get sniped out by the Inferno Tower. Get some minions like this for some distraction. Archer for cleanup. Look how many dragons are alive. Minute and 12 seconds. Queen sniping out the air defense. And I think we did a good job. Even though we lost our World Champion due to the Giga Bomb, the invisibilities on the Queen helped out a bunch. Got the split of the dragons we needed. Minute left in the battle. It's just so quick, so strong, too easy. And I think this is why Supercell is going to see this kind of stuff and be like, you know what? We got to do something to the boots. Because they're used in every popular army right now. And they make every army better. And I think that's something you can't have. Because the usage rate, honestly, has got to be crazy. I don't even know what it's at. I wish I knew the numbers, but I think it's insane. But I will see you guys in another attack. Maybe we'll do one more, maybe two, depending on how long this video is going to get. But I know I'm going to go perfect with this army. It's ridiculously strong. Okay, it's time for the last attack of the video. Let's see if we can make it 5-4-5 here. And just reason for that is I don't want to make the video too long. Oh, we are ending at kind of a crappy base, so we might have to go again. But we shall see. I'm going to enter in just from one side. I usually just pick the top side. It doesn't even really matter. Shoot the giant arrow across the base. Roll champion at the opposite side. Pop her ability. And then you guys already know. Ice Golem, King, Log Launcher, Super Barbs to set his funnel to make sure he actually heads in towards the direction you want. Earthquake spell here. And keep an eye out on your Queen. And then remember, roll champion once she runs out to get her invisibilities going. She's going to run towards the Expo. Then there, we're going to get another invisibility and make a run towards the air defense. King should head in towards the core of the base. Roll Champion is doing good. She's going to take some damage here. I wonder what direction she's actually going to take. I'm going to make that multi-archer tower invis and push her in towards the core. That was actually awesome. King ability here. Queen is still alive. I'm going to use an invisibility on her to keep her alive. Roll Champion has made it in towards the Town Hall compartment. Perfect. And then she's going to run out towards the air sweeper, I think. Where's my Roll Champion? Oh, no, I lost my Roll Champion. Okay, it's fine. Well, I didn't lose her. She's going to go to Phoenix now. But most of the base is taken care of. We're just going to do a little line of these dragons from this angle here. We're going to get some minions in, quickly deal with everything. We're not going to go to Warden ability just yet because we don't really need to. As we deal with the Monolith, I am going to freeze, though. Don't want to take additional damage from there. We're going to rage through all of this, and then I'll use my Warden ability once we get down towards that multi-archer tower. Actually, in order to use it there because they hit the air bombs, and we're going to hit the Giga Bomb. So that was a really well-timed Warden ability. Some of these dragons are going to have to face that sweeper. Hit a Seeking Air Mine, too. We pull that during the Eternal Tome, which was just awesome, but with all these dragons we have, we need them to clump up a little bit just because the Royal Champion with the air defense mixed in with the multi-archer tower is a crazy amount of damage output that they're going to do to our dragons, but down goes the RC, down goes the multi-archer tower. Does have a lot of health, though, but seeing some of my dragons pathing towards the outside isn't great, but if we can get that air defense down, we should be good to go, because nothing now can really target it other than that Expo and Scatter Shot, which should be no problem. We got an Archer, and maybe just, like, take some damage. It's going to get sniped by the Ricochet Cannon. This actually makes me laugh of how easy this army is to use, but you know what? Or should we just continue and just see if we can get a perfect day? What do you think we should do? I don't know. I wish I could actually put out a poll. Should we continue attacking or should we not? But we'd have 3 more attacks left to go. We could. It would be a lot of fun just to show off the perfect day. And you know what? Let's go for a perfect day. Why not? We got time. I was at first thinking you wish you would take it a little bit easy, but showing all the war attacks and these attacks, I feel like it's going to make it long, but hey, I think you guys will enjoy it. And even if we don't go perfect, who cares? I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, but let's head in with the next strategy there. Sorry, next attack, I should say. My brain's all over the place. But again, the entry point, I don't even mind. I'm a little bit scared of the queen going in towards because if I shoot the giant arrow, she's going to struggle with the minion prince, but I guess I could do that and it won't be too bad. Roll champion's going to hit the Giga Bomb up top. King, get him in towards that compartment. You know what? Why not? Let's just try it. We're going to shoot our giant arrow, cross the base. Roll champion, pop her ability. We're going to go ice golem, king, log launcher, super wall breaker, couple super barbs like that. Keep an eye out on the queen. We're going to go earthquake spell. Roll champion is going to become under fire from the enemy roll champion. All good though. Keep the queen invis as well. King ability to pop. I'm going to keep an eye on my roll champion. I sometimes forget about that, but that's what happens. Invis there. Invis on the roll champion. Ignore the Giga Bomb. That's great. She hits it. That might be a little bit too much damage. So let's see. Can she make it through there? I think she should be able to. Sweet. Now she's going to go over towards the town hall. This is looking awesome, guys. Hopefully she can stay just focused on the town hall. Perfect. 2, 3, 4. Next, invisibility. Now she's going to run over towards which direction is she going to take? Right there? That's fine. Queen should be able to make it through the ice golem, even if it doesn't make it through the super dragon. That's all good. I'm just going to go like this with my dragons, and we're going to fight off all of this damage right away. I need some of these dragons to turn and fire. There we go. Warden ability. We're going to rage through here. We're going to get a free spell on the enemy queen. Fire spitter. And we should be all good. Get some more minions in here for cleanup. Target the fire spitter early, but yeah, this base is destroyed. Does not stand a chance. There's a minute and 40 seconds left in the battle. Dragons cleaning out the bottom side, and they should push these dragons ideally in towards that air defense. That's what I want them to stay clumped up together. And this archer, yeah, what do I do? Just snipe at that. But multi-archer tower and the inferno are the last remaining things that can cause us some problems. But look how many dragons we have left, guys. Majority of them. Really good job on the dive. Does not matter where you enter. I seriously stand by that. Just do a good job in your Sui, and this is going to actually make you better on other attack strategies as well once you get better with your Suis. Like, even if the Electro Boots get nerfed, remember, they're not going to be, like, just, like, completely dead. Like, are they going to be as good as they once were? Probably not, but they're just so strong, and it's their mechanic that makes them that good. That's what I want to get across, but look at this. Down goes the Tesla. 50 seconds left in the battle. With this many dragons is unheard of how strong this army truly is. We have 2 attacks left to do, and so far plus 240, and then we'll go plus 22 if we can just get 2 more perfect attacks. And let's see if we can do it. Army is not quite loaded, so I will see you guys once we have it up. Okay, let's see. It's time to check if we can go 7-4-7. Invisibility tower by the town hall, and invisibility tower down here as well. Interesting base. I have not seen a style like this. This should be good. I'm interested to see how to do this dive this time around. Maybe log launcher in towards the town hall area. Actually, you know what? That might be the best bet. So we're going to go early earthquake spell. We're going to go ice golem. That's just more to check for traps or anything like that. And I'm going to get my king in towards there quickly. Set off the invisibility tower. That's fine. And then once everything comes to, we're just going to go like this. We're going to go king. Oh, don't run towards that direction, King. You're so dumb. Oh, there he goes. He's going to go to that direction. Sweet. Now we're going to focus up. Shoot this giant arrow across the base. Get 2 air defenses. That was awesome. Queen, I might actually use an invisibility on her. And then King is headed towards the town hall direction. And you know what? I'm going to do this as a royal or a queen dive this time around. Just to change and see if we can do something crazy here. The King should be able to take care of the town hall. I'm not too worried about him. Queen focused in on the minion prince. Once she takes that down, I'm going to go 1 more invisibility on her. And you know what? She's down. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're going to go roll champion from the top side, have her ability popped. She can deal with the rest of that. And I'm going to go from this right-hand side with the dragons. We're going to pop the ability straight away because there's lots of damage. Roll champion should be able to clear out through all of this junk here. Perfect. Invisibility is down. She's going to hit the Giga Bomb. That's all good. Once she gets a shot off at that Inferno Tower, I'm just going to keep her pushing here. Free spell we can use on these sweepers in there. All good. Roll champion hits the Giga Bomb. That's fine. Sweepers will be a little bit of a nuisance, but I'm fine with that. I'm going to let the Royal Champion dig through here. Now I'm not going to use any more invisibilities. I'm going to use the next invisibility once the Royal Champion actually hits this compartment. Perfect. There we go. Set off that invisibility tower. That's what we need. And now everything is going to run in towards the core of this base. We're going to do an invisibility on these dragons. Royal Champion should be able to just get rid of everything else. And guys, like, I don't think there's a base that can defend this right now. Seriously, and I mean that, dude. This was like a fancy design too, trying to do something different and change things up, but like smashed completely. 58 seconds left, man. These are lasting 2 minutes now. I don't even know what to say. And you could probably ramp it up. Like if you really wanted to just speed through everything, you could. But obviously the 10 invisibility slows you down a bit. But come on, guys. Like I don't even know what to say. Like we have one more attack left. If defense could be even a little bit better, I could push very, very high. And we're getting there. But one more attack left to see if we can go perfect. And I will catch you guys there, where I know we will. Last attack of the day. Can we make it a perfect plus 320? We shall see. But what base do we get? Pretty close to max, dude. This is great. I love this. We're going to shoot a giant arrow from down here. The reason for that is to set off the invisibility tower. Perfect. Royal Champion at the opposite side. Gonna let her snipe things away. I'm gonna use an invisibility on my queen. Ice Golem King. Line of super barbs. Get the log launcher in. Earthquake spell as well. Super wall breaker to get my king in there fast. I want to have the Royal Champion stay away. Perfect. She actually is. That's great. Log launcher. I'm gonna use a rage on. And I'm going to go my next invisibility through this. There we go. The Yeti should be able to take out the Town Hall. Oh, Royal Champion. Taking too much damage. My bad there. Now we're going to have to be a little bit safer with these invisibilities. She's going to hit the Giga Bomb and actually go down, which is not great. So I'm going to actually focus up on the Queen now for this. King hasn't used his ability yet either, though, which is crazy to think about. Another invisibility. Yak is also following along, so we should be able to get him in towards this core. Next invisibility, I'm still going to use on my queen just to take out the Royal Champion. That'd be so cool if I could. King ability, just have it pop off. Look how much damage it's done. And remember, we just want to make sure we can get this ready and accomplished. I just want a 3-star. 2 dragons down here. Have them set the funnel. Invisibility on the queen. Make her survive. I probably don't need any more. We're going to go dragons from the top side. We're going to go like this. And then as they take too much damage, once they approach the monolith, we will use the ability. How about right now? Perfect. Fire Spitter is going to be a little bit of a nuisance, but I'm not too scared about it because the monolith is the only thing really that's air targeting other than the Fire Spitter, which is, come on, no problem. And look at the time, guys. 1:20. Seriously. I just feel bad at this point for base builders. Seriously, I do. Because what do you do? Like, I know I've said this a lot already, but I don't know. I've tried creating some bases and they've got absolutely hounded. And especially on a strategy like this, I don't think it's going to matter. So we're just going to get this invisibility down. I don't want to waste it anyway. Avoid some of that Fire Spitter damage because, mind you, if you act a little bit too silly, you could get into some problems. Minion Prince are going to go down. But with just the Fire Spitter left up, look how many dragons are still very, very healthy. Over 10 at least. But that's a plus 320. Use this strategy if you've got the chance to. Oh, we hit the Wi-Fi symbol. That's annoying, but all good. Plus 320, guys, and we're going to go plus 22 on the day. Like I said we would. I know I wasn't trying to be arrogant, but it's just how strong the strategy is. Please use it. The winners to the 20K subscriber giveaway will be posted after this video goes live. Give me a couple hours. I have to do some logistical things, and I'm a little bit busy with tutoring, but thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you all. I will see you guys in the next upload. Peace out.